What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. This is TG and Q. Channel's name is Q and TG, but here we are.
That's his impression of me.
No,
apparently that's how.
No,
What's up, y'all? It's Q and TG. That's what I sound like.
No,
bro?
man, that was just an intro. I just felt like doing an intro. It wasn't shots of you or nothing like that.
All right. So what happened was I have a neighbor. My neighbor is retiring next year. They said their plan is to sell the house.
They're gonna downsize?
Get an RV.
Oh, and travel the world.
Travel. And they said they're gonna start a YouTube channel.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it was like, oh, it's pretty dope, So they've been, redoing their house because they're trying to, sell it next year.
Getting rid of stuff.
Get that max value. And but he was like, look, I got a whole trunk full of books that I'm gonna give away. Stop by tomorrow at noon. Come look, see what you like, and take some with you.
Yep.
I was like, cool, bruh.
Yep.
I'll take some free books. 'Cause me and him, we chat about books all the time. So
Yep. So this
connected.
is the neighbor book haul, right?
The neighbor
I never heard
book haul.
Is cats doing neighbor book hauls out here? I ain't seen that. This is
I'm very
exclusive.
fortunate to have a neighbor who reads, and he lent me his Stephen King, the stand.
The stand, yeah.
He lent me the stand.
Yep.
And then it's so long. I think his wife was trying to read it, so I gave it back to him, and I ordered me a paperback copy. So I have a paperback copy of the stand.
Yeah.
And I knocked that out, and I lent him my Stephen King 11/22/63, and he knocked that out. So it was, it's a mutual connection. It's cool
That is
dude.
very cool.
I'm gonna miss them. They're great neighbors.
Yep.
It's not like a great neighbor.
Very true.
State Farm is there.
No State Farm ad, man.
So anyway, I'm gonna show y'all the books. Gonna talk about them a little bit and call it a day.
Let's get it.
Bye bye. He was telling me like, oh, Pat Conroy is one of my favorite authors.
I've never heard of Pat Conroy.
I have never heard of
Y'all
Pat
heard
Conroy.
of Pat Conroy and y'all like some Pat Conroy, let us know. What y'all favorite Pat Conroy joint is?
Pat Conroy. This is the Great Santini. Step into the powerhouse life of Bull Meacham. I already like the name. He's all-Marine fighter pilot, king of the clouds, an absolute ruler of his family. Lillian is his wife, beautiful, southern bred, with a core of velvet steel. Without her cool head, her kids would be in real trouble. Ben is the oldest, a born athlete whose best never satisfies the big man. Ben's got to stand up, even fight back, against father who doesn't give in. Not to his men, not to his wife, and certainly not to his son. Bull Meacham is undoubtedly Pat Conroy's most explosive character. A man you should hate, but a man you will love.
What's the character's name?
Bull Meacham.
You know what I think about?
Who?
Rick Ross. They think I'm Big Meech. Larry Hoover.
Yeah.
Whipping work. Hallelujah. So that's Big Meech in there?
It's Big Meech.
Okay, Big Meech. my man Ross.
He gave me another Pat Conroy book. He
loves some Pat Conroy.
He stand Pat Conroy, man.
And what's this? The Prince of the Tides.
Prince
this
of the
kind of
Tides.
looks like romantic. Like some. What's that book you and your wife like?
The Notebook.
Notebook. Like this kind of looks like when it was in the fields, like raining and stuff like that.
I think this book actually takes place in Charleston, South Carolina.
Right, see,
Yeah.
right, it gave me the vibes, right?
Yeah.
I be knowing, man.
Yeah, it looked like the South Carolina
swamps, right? Yeah. Remember, was when they were rowing in the boat at one point in time, like arguing.
Yeah.
It looked like the swamp they was rowing on.
That's the joint where like they always have the memes where it'd be like, pick something to eat. Where do you want to eat? Yeah, that's the joint. That's the scene.
Yeah. So,
but nah, so it says this is a powerful book. Conroy is a master of language.
Okay.
So.
Some more Pat Conroys. All right, man. Pat Conroy might be popping. So let us know. What
Sound like
think.
a lawyer.
He does sound like a lawyer.
Pat Conroy,
Right.
attorney at law. This is Joseph Finder.
Okay.
House on Fire.
It sounds like a Hulu movie.
Yeah.
Like remember we saw the little fires everywhere.
Yeah.
Like this seems like then we get adapted to a Hulu special or something like that.
So this guy's at the top of his game when he receives some devastating news. His old army buddy, so some themes here, army folks, has died of an overdose. Sean, who once saved Nick's life, got addicted to opioids after returning home wounded from war.
Okay.
Then at Sean's funeral, a stranger approaches Nick with the job. maybe also a way for Nick to hold someone accountable. The woman is the daughter of a pharmaceutical kingpin worth billions. Now she wants to become a whistleblower, exposing her father and his company for burying evidence and its biggest moneymaker for dangerously addictive. So this feels like one of the John Grisham's Pelican Brief type situation. Yeah, that's what that Recursion by Blake Crouch. I don't know what this was about, but he was like, man, you gotta read this, it's pretty good, I think you'll enjoy it. And I was like, cool, bro, I appreciate it.
Looks cool.
It's like, right. I judged it by his cover.
Yeah.
So best-selling author of Dark Matter.
Oh, I've heard something about the Dark Matter joint. I heard a couple people who read the Dark Matter and liked it.
So praise for this says, an action-packed, brilliantly unique ride that had me up late, shrieking or shirking responsibilities until I had devoured the last page. It says brilliant. Crouch's innovative novels never fail to grip. A masterful mind bender of a novel, Crouch brilliantly infuses his story with the dire repercussions and unexpected moral upheaval, and leaves you wondering what you would do if you had the chance to turn back the clock.
Okay, so let us know about if y'all read this or the Dark Matter joint.
Yeah.
What Q doesn't know is I'm gonna steal one of these because he has so many, and this one might be the one I'm stealing. So.
Is the father, and I specifically wanted to take this one because I was like,
okay, this
seems pretty interesting. So from what I understand. So this is part 1 of a 2-novel series. So we'll see if I like this. But it says, based on an extraordinary true story of 3 brothers who committed a string of audacious bank robberies in Sweden that paralyzed the nation in the 1990s. None of the young men, all of whom were under the age of 24, had ever committed a crime before. But the time their incredible lawless spree had come to an end, amid the glare of the international media, they would be considered criminal masterminds. This unforgettable, heartbreaking thriller, written with the rare insight by the 4th brother, who never committed any crimes, shows how these young men were transformed by their violent, perfectionist father from innocent children into the most wanted criminals in Sweden.
Wow.
So I was like,
this sounds good. You know what the vibes, I'll keep saying this, you know what the vibes it gives me of that? What? Remember that movie, what's your boy name that played Bane? Tom Hardy. Yeah. Tom Hardy. You remember? Have you seen that movie he did with Shia LaBeouf when they were like?
Yeah.
But you seen that movie I'm talking about, right? Where they were like that prohibition area country.
Yeah, it was like doing like moonshine.
This gives me that, like, I mean, and this is in Sweden, but it gives me that air, you know? The moonshine joint. That was a good, actually. That was a good movie.
It was a decent movie, bro.
Yeah. So this gives me that those kind of vibes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this book I'm hiding in the corner.
I saw these little books. And I was like, yo, these are so cute. Like, I gotta grab these. So one says like True Love, and then one says On Love. And it's just like, you know, it's like, you know, it says True Love is never lost. And, you know, that's a page of the book. And I was like, yo, I'll take it.
Seems like something that you read to, like, you know, you go tell your spouse, you know, your significant other, like, oh, yeah.
Exactly.
You know. Like, I appreciate you today. Reading this thing made me think about the thing you did or something like that. Yeah.
And then, this one's random. Love is the only gold. If you have it, you don't need to have anything else. And if you don't have it, it doesn't much matter what else you have.
That's deep. I like that.
Yeah, so it's like, look, my last 2 favorites.
Okay, your 2 favorites. What you got?
Favorites
Say
from
the best for last.
Is The Stand. He gave me
he gave you your hardcover stand?
The hardcover.
Oh, bruh.
Hardcover
This is legit. Oh.
Back when in 2020 around March, you couldn't find this book anywhere because it was kind of, you know, COVID, and there's like a, you know, it's like a disease in this, or some I forget what it is. Some type of disease is going around.
You might have to run this back with me because I definitely want to read this.
It was quite an interesting book, and they have the movie. They have a TV series on CBS.
A new TV series, like a brand new joint
on CBS. They're doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I like this.
You know, the CBS got their own little on demand.
Yeah, everybody has on demand.
Yeah. So I think
we're gonna do the Q and TG on demand one day.
Yeah. So. That's I really enjoyed that book. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I like this.
And then finally is.
Oh snap! That's dope.
So I have a paperback version of The Hobbit,
and this is the illustrated.
This is the illustrated hard cover version.
That's clean.
Yeah. Immediately I saw it and I was like, Yes.
Yeah, that's clean. I like these pages.
Yeah.
They feel real good. Yeah.
And then what he also had that he didn't let me take was The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. He had a hardcover of it, and it looked pretty pristine. Like,
okay.
It was like pretty legit. And I immediately looked at it. He was like, "No, that's for one of my kids."
That's for one of my kids.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I got it. All right. But no, that's clean, bro. I like this.
It's
man.
nice,
I
bro.
like the pages. I feel like they probably didn't make too many of these. Like that's
I don't know. Yeah. Nah. I was like, yo, thank you. This is definitely up my alley. I've read it before, but you can never go wrong by running this back.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I was happy with that. It was a book haul I didn't pay anything for.
Man,
what I told TG, I was like, most of these books I feel like are like airport books. Like the bestsellers that you find in the airport when you're trying to, you go to one of the little concessions and that's what they have in there.
Yep.
I think a lot of those books probably seem like it would be something you pick up and, you read in between flight or on your flight, so. I think there are a couple books in there that I like, peruse and get through and really enjoy. And, we got each other's number and stuff. So, you have an excuse to hit them up and, be like, oh man, this book that you gave me, blah, blah, blah. So. Yeah, that was my neighbor book haul.
The neighbor book haul. Swag, I like that.
Yeah.
Like
So that's it. That's all we got.
You made it to the end. Hit us with is there a house emoji?
There should be a house emoji.
Hit us with a house emoji, for the house next door. Accused neighbor. Appreciate y'all.